Just over a year ago, a woman by the name of Bree Johnson took that first step towards becoming a homeowner when she applied to the Dallas Habitat program. She did an extensive research and ultimately chose to work with Habitat, giving their expertise working with first time buyers like herself. Well, today, Bree is joining us to share her story, along with Blaine Coward, who we met earlier, who leads Dallas Habitat's Home Ownership Center. First of all, welcome you both. Hey, Blaine, welcome back. Hey, Bree.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Oh man, I have been wanting to talk to you all day. Bree, how are you feeling today? Are you almost ready to move in?
Oh, yes, I'm excited. I'm
Oh
excited.
my
I'm ready.
goodness. We are excited for you. Okay. Okay. So let's back up. Tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us how your life has changed over the last year since you began your journey of home ownership.
Um, I'm a community health worker at Parkland Hospital, and this whole process was crazy. I thought it wasn't gonna, finish during the pandemic and
Oh,
me having
no.
to, step out and help, but it was so great, and the process was easy. I thought that it would be probably years for me to get in the home, but it was really fast. Really fast.
Okay, so that is such a those are such real emotions, right? Um Most people when it comes to home ownership, unless you grew up in a household where that was always spoken about, you don't
Right.
even consider it for yourself. Would you say that that was kind of your situation?
Yes, I am technically the only family member that has purchased their own home.
Oh my God, Bree, you breaking generational curses, girl. Yes, I love this. This is
Yes,
so
my family
exciting.
is more happy. I think they're so excited, ready to jump in and decorate better, than I am. I was like, okay,
Oh,
I'm
Bree, you have to be putting people out your house. Oh, okay. So let's talk about that process, right? So from what I heard of you, you did extensive research. You wanted to find the right people to walk you through this process. Tell
yes.
us what was it about Dallas Habitat that made you choose them?
First of all, they took the time to explain because I had so many questions. Even being, trying so many other programs, I still had questions. I never knew what a loan. Okay, what is the difference between a house, a home loan and a car loan and all this stuff. And Miss Aretha, she really answered all of my questions. And then when I got with Porfirio, he was even, really all the home stuff. I was like, what is that? He said, oh, they got to put this on your home. I'm like, okay, what is that? He actually took the time in the email and explained, well, this is that. So this is going to go here. And I was just like, okay, yeah, these are people I want to work with. Yeah,
I
because
love that. Yeah, that makes a big difference. So, you guys, if you don't know, she mentioned the name Aretha and Perifio, and those are two of the counselors. If you decide to go through the process at Dallas Habitat that you'll be working with, so would you say that they were really nice and accommodating, or what?
very, very,
Okay.
very nice and accommodating. And they'll they give you the ins and outs before you even ask. It's like they already
Mm.
knew what you was gonna say. And then when I asked the question, they, oh no, don't worry about it. I knew you was gonna ask that. That they already had the answers for me. And it's just really reassuring. Oh yeah, there's no
I
doubt. There's
I
no
love that.
doubt.
Okay, so let's keep it real. You did do this, and it was a pandemic going on. What would you say the hardest part of the process was?
Working through the pandemic and trying to build a home during the pandemic, just it was scary altogether going on the site and you're like COVID, like, okay, all these people here and I'm trying to build this hammer. It looks easy when they show you how to do it, but when you're trying to actually put the nail in the in the wall, it's like, okay, it was not like this when he did it.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
But the
Okay,
kids
so
were so nice.
you say it again?
The kids from the St. Mark's, they were so sweet and so helpful. It's like they grew up building homes and it was like, okay, no, do it this way. It was so nice.
And they were the
Everybody,
ones that were helping build the home through the process?
yes, they came out on Saturdays.
Okay, that's so cool. So let me ask you this because earlier you mentioned that you're going to be the first homeowner in your family, which is just like, girl, that just makes my like, it makes you feel so good on the inside. Why was home ownership important to you? Like, I mean, what made you decide to take the first step?
My family, we're always one to get together, and we always had to, rent out buildings or go to local recreation centers. to, just have things. So I was like, you know what? I want to get my own home so everybody can come to my house and I can host the parties and keep the
Yes.
tradition in the home and inspire my little cousins that want to do better in school. You can have it just like I did. So
Yes. Okay. So there are a lot of people attending today that want to be in your position. They want to start the process, but they are afraid and it seems impossible. So what would you say to them that are already, the doubt is already there? What would you say to those people?
just try because you never know. If you don't qualify, they will help you. So just try. Sign up, call, email, do whatever you have to do. Just try.
I love it. Bree, congratulations. Okay. Don't act funny, Bree. There's about thousands of people on here that want to come over for some food and barbecue at some point. Okay. So I don't think you're going to be able to keep people out of your home, but
I don't think
congratulations.
so.
Stick around because I'm going to talk to Blaine too. And if you want to
Okay.
jump in at any point, please feel free. Cause we're all learning this together. Right. So,
Okay.
so Blaine, let me ask you a question. Let's talk a little bit more about this program that Bree actually went through. Because I can honestly say when I first learned about Dallas Habitat, I thought all you guys did was like build homes. I didn't know that there was a program for first time home buyers like Bree. So tell us a little bit more about that.
You're not alone, Jade. I mean, most people know Habitat. Like Bree mentioned, swinging a hammer, building a house. That's what people
Yes.
think about when they think of Habitat.
Sure.
And make no mistake, I mean, that's an important part of the work that Habitat does, no doubt. But there's so much more, right? Habitat can only build so many homes a year, but we are truly unlimited in the number of families that we can support and empower through the programs that we provide. So to share a little bit about what we do to support home buyers, just like Bree, first and foremost, we have our one-on-one counseling program. You heard Bree talk about Aretha and Porfirio. Those are our counselors, like you shared earlier. And Aretha and Porfirio sit down with every buyer, just like Bree, to make a budget, look at credit, build our savings. And then ultimately, we're making an action plan to help get Bree and other buyers to what we call mortgage readiness. And at the point that you achieve mortgage readiness, at that point, you have options. And so again, a lot of times people assume if I come to Habitat, Habitat can only help me buy a Habitat house. But that's not true. And so once you're mortgage ready, we'll assess and evaluate all of your options to really find the option that works best for you. And the other thing I'll say, all of the education that we do, and if you've not done anything with Habitat here today, if today's your first time, consider this education today. This is your first intro to that. But all the education that Habitat does is online, free, and open to anyone, anywhere. So
there was a word you used in there. It started with an F, F-R-E-E. Did you say free?
Free.
What?
Free, open to anyone, right? So like, no matter where you are, if you're like, you know what, this is cool. This is great info today, but I need more. I just need to understand how this process works. Get started. Get on our website. We'll drop a link in the chat so you can access all of that information that we have.
Yeah, I gotta say, Marion Willis in the chat put starting is half the battle, which is like such a true statement. Real quick, I do want to ask Bree, when you even started looking into linking up and starting this process, did you have all this money sitting in the bank that you were trying to figure out what you were going to do with it?
No, I did not.
Okay. I just wanted to make that clear to everyone because I think that that's another thing. People are at home. We talk ourselves out of progress and they're like, I don't have money in the bank. My credit is bad.
Yes.
Bree, tell them.
So it's when you first meet with Aretha, she gives you a plan. She tells you how much you have to save in order to, when it's time to, for closing or whatever, you'll be ready. And it works. It really, really works.
It works.
When you go back and they ask for, when it gets close and they ask for your bank statements again, you're going to be like, dang, I didn't realize I actually did save that much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. She's really good. She looks at what you said you spend on all that stuff. She go, oh, you don't need that. You can do it.
She put you on a budget. I love that. But it was so worth it. Okay, Blaine. So we had a question. Roman said, look, where do we apply? Roman is ready to get started. So what should those who want to start the process, what should they expect? How can they be prepared? And how long will it take?
It's a great question. First of all, what would this fair be if we were not hosting a session on how the Habitat program works? Of course, we're going to talk about our program.
Yes.
Make sure you stick around until 1:15. 1:15, we are hosting a session. In fact, Aretha and Porfirio will be hosting that session here today. We're going to talk about all that, how our program works, how to get started. But here's what you need to know. If you are not sure if you are ready for home ownership, just start the process. Get started. Don't delay. Like Bree said, you are probably more ready than you think that you are. And so, just remember that when you apply to the Habitat program, you're applying for counseling, not for a Habitat house, right? So our goal is to get you mortgage ready, give you the most amount of options available to you. And then ultimately you're going to make the decision that works best for you. Yeah. And as far as timeline, Jade, it really depends on your personal situation, right? We have some clients that come to us that have become mortgage ready in a month or two. Wow. And some clients, based on financial situation, may take a couple of years to get ready. And we're here to say, no matter how long it takes you, if you're committed, we definitely are. So we're in it for the long haul.
And I can tell you when you'll never get a home is when you don't start the process, right? So start the process. Bree, I don't think you understand. I loved earlier you said, you wanted to inspire your family and your little cousins and everybody around you to be able to do the same thing. This is so much bigger than you. And you just being on here today, you have literally changed so many lives. I'm seeing Onisha's commenting, this is so inspirational. You have Ashley is like, yes, I'm so encouraged and inspired. And there's so many people commenting, way to go, Bree. So just from you sharing your testimony and your experience with Dallas Habitat, you have already begun to change lives. So keep going. Don't give up and invite us to a function at your house. Okay. No, I'm just joking. No, but thank you so much. And as you guys, we're going to continue with this information. Bree, Blaine, y'all are amazing. And I guess, when do you move in, Bree? When do you move in?
Supposed to be Friday. So I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Well, make sure you record it and post it, and we want to see it all over everywhere. Okay. All right. Congratulations. All right. Thank y'all for joining us. All right. If you are doing great today, I need you to put, I'm doing great. I need you to put a word that is describing how you're feeling right now, whether it's inspired, hopeful. Put it in the chat really, really quick. Because that's what today is all about. Y'all, we are literally in this together. And that's why I fell in love with Dallas Habitat, is because they want to be here for you and walk you through every single step of the process. So we are excited about you guys getting started. All right. Okay. So now it's time for some more prizes, because we're getting ready to break out into our third breakout session. So we want you to grab some snacks and get comfortable, but Chick-fil-A again. Yes. I cannot believe this, you guys. We're giving away Chick-fil-A for 6 months again. And the winner has been randomly selected. Okay, so as you guys are typing in, we are going to get ready for our prizes. I see you, Ann. I see you, Della, Kathy, Mike, LG, Leela, Ashley, D. Martin, Belinda, Noella, Demetria, Gina, I see you guys. Yes. I'm loving this. Karen, Ebony. All right. Yes. So the raffle number 3, let's see who the winner is going to be for Chick-fil-A for 6 months. Drum roll. Misty Nelson. All right. Misty Nelson, congratulations. Please just shout us out in the comments and we will reach out to you with more details on how you can receive your prize. The next one is $100 gift card for At Home, one of my favorite stores. Who's ready for that backyard or patio for the summer? Congratulations to Christara Williams. All right, you guys. This is so great. And again, I am seeing you guys in the chat. Y'all are keeping me inspired today. I'm also learning so much. Congratulations to our winners. Now, our next breakout sessions will be starting momentarily. And you will get to choose between Build Your Home Buying Dream Team or our Are You Ready to Buy a Home session. So be sure to go back to the Habitat website to join if you're not already there. And make sure you stick around because we have another, after your breakout session, because we have some more experts coming up and another amazing raffle. So I will see you guys in just a bit. All right. See ya.